Hello and welcome back to Own the Room. Right, today is a blessed day, man. Today's a good day, and we've got a special guest on. Coops, do you want to introduce?
Yeah, definitely. So this individual for me goes way back. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking way back anyway, but this by far we were talking about it. We're not gonna blow smoke up his we were saying if anyone's shown love and support, it's been this guy.
The realest guy, bro.
Realistically,
he
shares all our posts, bro.
I swear down.
Do you know what I mean? And it's been love. But I just want to say it was due. 100%. It was a long time coming. 100%. Do you know what I mean? Rosé were here, so we couldn't really do it. Yeah. And they said, look, we'll do it after
originally
Rosé.
It was arranged for the Monday, but
things came up, obviously. But today,
obviously, Mr. Judge, you know, he's a busy guy.
Here we go, it's Chevy Judge.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, alaikum salam, peace out. Alaikum salam. Hey, man.
Glad to be here, man. It's been a long time coming.
Brother.
Yeah, man.
Just want to say love you, man.
Love you.
Assalamu alaikum,
akhi.
Jones.
My nurture goal. And
can I just say, Shebby, you are looking fresh, mashallah.
Thank you, man.
Mashallah.
Swear down.
Mashallah.
All praise to the highest.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
All praise to the highest.
Alhamdulillah. Astaghfirullah, I got guns. Sorry. But, honestly, bro. Just seeing him today is giving me a bit more, like, kick that you need, little spring in your step.
100%. Yeah, Chevvy's one of them guys.
His character.
Is that energy that he brings.
Yeah, man.
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, no.
Legitly, I said, Chevvy's, what was I saying to you in the car? He's my guy for news.
Yeah. If he wants to know anything, Chevby's profile, scroll down his feed.
I get that. I just share everything. I might share shit, but I just share everything.
It's good though, man.
Everything.
Spreading knowledge, man.
100%.
No, but you guys have obviously built that energy in me when I started seeing your podcast and that. When first I heard about it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
You know what? It's crazy because obviously we were saying it's just an idea, but it's given us moments like this where, think about it logically, work-life balance, yeah? We're grafting. It's because of something like this that we're able to see him again.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? As boys, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm living like I'm 18 again.
Yeah.
That's when I see his face, I'm like, Chevy knows some of this stuff, man. But, so Chevy, I just want to say, right, for those that don't know Chevy, obviously people probably know you as Judge, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cheetah Mill, you wanna rep your little ends?
No problem.
Yeah?
Born and bred.
Shout out to Rio.
Obviously, he had a career to pursue because obviously he put his head down. He got through uni and that. He became I think he graduated in quantity surveying.
Wow.
Building surveying.
Interesting topic.
So obviously he pursued his career, and now mashallah he's doing really well now. And then my eldest brother, he's actually. He's done a lot of things in his life, to be honest with you. He started off, obviously, in the office and stuff. Then he pursued with a dessert shop. Then he pursued as an Uber driver. Now, mashallah, he's smashing out because he's doing, he's selling horse boxes.
Horse boxes?
Yeah, like basically what they are, they get a van, like a transit van, like a little caddy vans.
Yeah.
And they transform it into a horse box where they transport horses in.
Yeah.
Luxury ones. Luxury horse boxes.
What a niche. Look at that.
Luxury horse boxes where when they ship it out to Italy, they ship it out and they deliver all around UK and stuff. But
so it's his own company?
No, he set it up with one of his mates.
Yeah, man.
Who's already got stables and he's a jockey. He's an ex-jockey.
Wow.
Asian.
Asian as well?
Yeah,
Joe,
just
how rare is that coming? When have you heard of an up now?
Yo, same here, man.
So now lines this topic up very, very nicely, actually. The Bengali football player for Leicester.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
From
where
Chaudhry.
No one... what's his name?
Hamza Chaudhry.
Is that his name?
Yeah, obviously they all say Hamza Chowdhury.
Chaudhry's up. Yeah, you know, it's nice to see that though. Finally, like, you know, about time one of us guys is doing it and repping as well for the right cause as well.
Yeah.
You know, he's not, you know, he could easily, like, you know, get sponsors stripped off him, but these guys are coming out.
Yeah, they're not asked.
So you're talking about the Palestine flag that you had?
Palestine flag.
To be fair, you got a lot.
Pogba and Ahmad did it as well.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that, I don't know if did Hamza Chowdhury and was it Fofana? Did they have it on them already, or did they go to the crowd and get it?
No, because Pogba went to the crowd.
Went to the crowd and got it. He only got it because it was on camera.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Chowdhury
Salam alaikum
and Fofana. Yeah, salam alaikum. Whereas Fofana and
they had it prepared.
I think they had it prepared, you know.
So that's a big thing what you're saying there, you know. Because Pogba probably did thought media's around me, I need to do something.
Yeah.
Probably went...
Which is still good in itself.
Yeah, it's still good in itself. I'm not taking the credit away from them.
Yeah.
They did it on that, but you know what I mean?
Interesting.
It's beautiful.
Two different sides, you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I just want to go back to when... first time I met Shebby.
Okay, here we go.
Do you know what? I obviously went to college with Rio, Sheby's brother, and beautiful energy. These guys, I think it's in the bloodline. They're there to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we get that trait from our dad, you know.
Really?
Yeah. To get that trait. My
Was
dad
he a
was one of
joker?
them guys where people meet for the first time, they just fall in love with him, just want to be his mate.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Wow.
I'm not being big headed in
I'll
that,
put
but
up
that's,
4 or
I
5
feel like
minutes
as my other two brothers, we've all got that same
Alhamdulillah.
energy in us. Not even my brothers, my cousins and all of us, man.
Yeah.
All of our
Guys.
cousins.
You know what? One
All
thing I
our
would
family,
say,
alhamdulillah,
they are,
they all
alhamdulillah,
Yeah,
they're tight knit.
Yeah,
They're very
and
tight.
our friends want to be our
definitely.
family. We never outcast our friends, man.
Yeah,
We bring them in our circle, bring them to
Yeah.
our houses, to our weddings, holidays,
I'll
everything.
vouch for that, bro. There was
Yeah.
college days. We used to have
what I mean?
free period. Literally, Chevy would like,
Trust me, man.
my doors are open, bro.
Yeah,
You're coming with
sick,
me.
sick.
Jump on the tram. I was like, I'm a little butcher, bro.
Yeah,
Jumping on a tram
Yeah.
towards a different direction. I'm thinking my house is this way. He's taking me this way.
Because
So I've
we
gone-
are apart, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheating Mill's like, bro, we're gonna get shot. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not. If someone walks into Longsight,
Yeah.
our block.
Oh,
But what I'm trying to say is, but it all came in. I still remember the days, bro. We used to sit
Yeah.
there. Auntie used to bring us breakfast, man.
Right,
I'd be
nice.
like, yo,
Beautiful, man.
you know that similar trait that he's
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
you've got it in your family,
Yeah,
bro. Every
yeah.
time everyone's got it in their own
Yeah,
way.
yeah, nice,
everyone
I think
can
it's
You
an,
need to have that, man.
it's an
That's
Asian
nice.
type
Yeah,
of
of
culture
course.
thing.
It is.
We're
It is.
open.
Genuinely, it is. It's not just goes down to your family trait. It is an Asian trait.
Yeah,
man. It
we
is
do
Asian
like to
trait.
give back a lot.
Yeah,
like,
we love
they genuinely are the roots of
Oh,
someone that has a great heart. They always have that type of upbringing. Parents with big hearts.
Our
and-
parents treat our friends better than they treat ourselves,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
That's how it is,
100%.
man.
because it's all about characteristics, which
Yeah.
we're going to touch on now. Yeah, so at that point, obviously, now you're doing judge properties. What is
Yeah.
it? Buying, letting.
Buying, selling, property management.
Yeah, in that is
Development
that
as
just
well.
Cheetah Mill or
No,
you?
no, all over Manchester.
Really,
All
yeah?
over Manchester. Got one property in Liverpool.
Okay.
But yeah, majority of it's obviously.
So
in Manchester.
are you buying, renovating, and then renting or flipping yourself? Is
Not
that what you do
really, no.
yourself, or do you manage other
No,
people's
we-
property?
We manage other people's portfolio, but we've got our own, obviously,
Okay.
portfolio as well.
So if you need any advice on property, I
I'm
should
the
come
guy.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come to
me.
me.
Yeah, man. Anyone looking at Judge Properties, Cheetah
Get
Mill?
me. I'm
Holla.
coming to the arcade right here, mate.
Yeah, man.
Why not? We got roots with you.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
it. Why
Yeah.
not, man? Any
Yeah, me.
advice?
That's the
I'll
thing,
give you
innit? You
one.
need to. They always say, innit? Everyone's got a doctor. Everyone's got a dentist.
Yeah.
Bro, you need a real estate
Yeah,
guy there.
yeah,
Do you
100%.
know what I mean? You need a little Chevy in your back pocket, like Chevy. Gang.
Might charge you double, but still.
Yeah, it don't matter about money, man. As long as you get the job done.
Yeah.
Trust me, he knows what I'm talking about. Saying it before, how this is my take on it personally. I don't know what you think, Jones, here. But with TikTok, I personally think this whole Free Palestine movement
Yeah.
would not have happened this big if it wasn't
Yeah.
for TikTok.
Yeah, definitely.
Because with Facebook, someone can post something. Oh, there's a protest going on. You're just
Yeah.
gonna swipe.
Right.
With TikTok, you can't swipe
Yeah.
because something's grabbed your attention
Yeah.
here.
Right,
Do you know what I mean? London. Big up to everyone in London, bro. Big up to everyone in Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds,
Everywhere all around
Bradford.
the world, man.
Bro,
All around the
I'm
world.
talking about
Yeah.
us Brits,
Yeah.
Muslims,
Yeah, 100%.
to stand up the way we are makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
do you know what I mean?
especially like you
Blocking
know,
off streets
it
and
ma-
that.
Yeah,
man.
Trust
Big
me.
up to that guy in Birmingham, man. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? If
that
anyone's
slow
watching
protest.
this, share that guy.
Drive
tag him
slow,
in.
drive slow
Definitely, man.
protest,
Yeah,
it was,
man.
wasn't it?
It was crazy.
Do you
man.
know anyone with a heart these days? It's just so refreshing. You
Yeah.
know, and they deserve anything they get coming their way because no one's really doing it, are they? We got A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
They're too scared to talk about them.
A-list celebrities don't do it because they know they're going to get a sponsorship stripped
Right,
off it.
exactly.
Who owns them? Obviously, the
Right.
elite owns them, man.
Right, right,
The
right,
system
right.
owns them.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to get stripped. That's
And
why they don't do it.
We're not to rule out like there's certain individuals within the industry that are actually like waking up and they're talking about these matters, like coming out and they're putting a stop to this genocide and they're openly like, you know, with being brave about it.
Yeah, obviously.
You know,
yeah, I know what you mean.
And so it means a lot for us
Yeah,
guys.
it
to
does.
see,
It does. When
like,
you see
these
certain
guys-
celebs coming out with it and obviously supporting the movement and that.
Right.
I was originally meant to come on this show, obviously, to bust jokes, just
Right.
be ourselves.
Yeah.
And you know, we were planning it for weeks. When we
Yeah.
first started doing this, I said, look, I'm gonna come on, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna bust jokes. But in the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
bro, I can't even smile when I wake up, man. I can't even sleep, man. Just you close your eyes, you just think of kids just getting bombed. You know what I mean? And I messaged Ali, and obviously I messaged yourself as well.
Yeah.
And I said, look, Ali, I'm sorry, but I can't come on here and bust jokes. If you want me to come on, I'm gonna come on, and I'm gonna. Obviously, I've got a lot of words to say about this, about Palestine, about the situation.
And then you got fucking muppets out of Windsor Road and fucking ladies with no pine and they're like, dickheads, bro. They're fucking sitting in and praying for them, man. Because we don't pray. We don't pray. Allah don't listen to us because we do not pray. Everyone pray for a little bit. Oh, ya Allah, help us. Next minute, eat comes the fucking on game. It's not the basis, bro. But we're not the best of Muslims, but bro, we're trying, you get me? We're trying, man. I'm trying, bro.
Your heart's hurting, bro. That's what it is, your heart's hurting.
No, hurt, bro. Bro, I cry at night. I cry in Jumma. I cry for them, bro.
Chevy, you know what? It comes to the point. I can't even watch the videos. That's
and then I wake up in the morning, and next minute I see videos like, yo, watch you guys are sleeping, guess what was happening in Gaza? Like, yo, what the fuck, man? And whose fault is it? It's all our fault, bro. Our fault. But we're not united. Bro, there's 56 countries that are surrounding that bastard, yeah? 56 fucking countries, and not one have got the balls to go in there. Not one, bro. That's not vexed with me, man. Not one of them have got the balls to go in. There's 56 countries, bro. 56 Muslim countries. Majority of us are not praying. We don't care about Imam. We don't give a shit about religion. That's why they get hurt, bro. If we all stuck together, how many Muslims are there? If they're 1.5 billion Muslims. Imagine we all stuck together. Imagine we all prayed. Just imagine, bro. Then he gets a death packet and say, oh, why does Allah not wipe them out? Why does Allah not wipe them out? He did it when the prophets were there. He did it when the prophets were there. He used to send out angels. Yeah, because they made their prophets had Iman, bro. They had Iman. They had Iman in there.
I'll keep that topic in mind, yeah? I want to talk a little bit about, might be controversial, might not be controversial, yeah? But do you think our leaders today, and when I say leaders, I mean the imams at the mosques and everyone, right? Do you think they're doing enough to educate us about Al Aqsa? First of all, what I want to say is when you are raised up as a British Muslim as us, yeah, just a typical example, yeah, you would know this as well, Jones, yeah. We were taught to love Mecca and Medina.
Yeah.
That's what we were taught to love. No one said to me, Al Aqsa is the third most holiest site in the world. You've got to look at that as equivalent to Medina Sharif because the Prophet did go to this mosque.
True, 100%,
do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So with our leaders now, what I'm trying to say is obviously the older generation's going. Yeah, I'm talking about the young blood now, like Imam Asim, for example. You mentioned a guy from Rochdale.
Asad Ali.
Imam Asad Ali. There's other imams as well that are young blood.
Now, because we self-educated ourselves in it. We self-educated ourselves. When we were going mosque and that, they never talked about Al Aqsa. Bro, for many years, I thought that Dome of the Rock, that one with the gold mosque, I thought that was Al Aqsa, bro. I never knew.
It's actually weird.
I think I found out myself that Al Aqsa's the other one.
The other one right next to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I wanted to say though is more? It saddens me to say this, yeah, but more people, Shebby, turn out to, for example, Imam Asim's drugs, alcohol and addiction. That type of content excites the youth.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that it's going to be a challenge in itself to get youth in the mosque in the first place. But surely now, with this protest happening, surely everyone's united now, yeah?
Now, thousands upon thousands, of Muslims can fill the streets, fill the streets, But fucking, sorry about my language.
No, go for it, man, go for it.
I go to mosque, I go to Jamaat. Bro, there's like 4 rows filled. And even those 4 rows are Uncle G's.
Yes, older generation. It hurts, innit?
Trust me, it hurts. They're fast enough to get up, get their flags out and start making signs and run off on the street and start shouting free, free, free Palestine, But they won't get on a prayer mat. I beg to Allah, free Palestine. You know what I mean? That's how deep it is, man. It upsets me, bro. It seriously upsets me when weak. Our iman is weak. We are weak. Seriously, we are all weak. I'm telling you now, we are all weak. We're fast enough to get up and go to clubbing, or go to the cinemas, or go whenever, concerts, football matches, anything. We're fast enough, boom, we want to be there front line, want to be on the front seat. Let's get VIP ticket. Make sure you got a season ticket at the front row. Make sure you got a season ticket to see this player. Make sure you got a season ticket so we can see that player. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the mosque, no, you want to sit at the back. You don't want to sit at the front. You know what I mean?
With age, I think I was, when we were kids, I'll just be honest with you, right? When we were kids, we used to go to Ravi. And VP, Windsor Road's famous for it. It's right behind it. So what we used to do is read 8 regards, say I'm going to toilet. Do you know what I mean? Your dad's going to be like,
done that.
And we run off to women. But that was when we were younger.
Yeah, we were young then, man.
Now as you grow up, I don't go to the back, I go to the front.
The same, mate, bro.
The thing is, I think it comes to a point in life where you start understanding, and
You do.
truly, you know what, you've questioned humanity now. You've questioned like zulm, the torture, repression going on. You put yourself in that position. You've asked yourself, if I went through this, how would I feel? And what that does, it makes you think about life, and it makes you think about your creator, you know, your existence.
It does, man. Trust me. You know, these past 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, and through that passion, you know, you started to understand by actually understanding the concept that we've been brought on this world. You know, it's like Mufti Menk says, if the world had no problems, heaven would lose its value. Yeah, we've been told we're going to have a lot of these trials and tribulations. Ultimately, God's giving us a way out, and he's saying, look, call upon me, pray upon me.
And it's free.
You've had the ability to understand that. You've allowed your mind to mature up and understand. You're so passionate. I think a lot of people have not had that opportunity yet. Many people are still out there, and the passion is there. And I think they're not allowing sort of the best way. Ultimately, I believe, go deep to your creator and ask and tell them to really protect the children. The same way you ask to protect.
I've got another thing that's going to be slightly not controversial to that extent.
You're being very controversial today.
Do you know what it is, Chevy? I think if anything, like I've realised just now by having you on the seat, I've just realised that if we don't talk about stuff like this, when are we ever going to do it?
It's true.
The truth is, that you're right. Our iman is weak, but here, this is what I want. Why we're talking like we're in our 30s, So whoever's watching this that's in the younger generation, we can quite easily say, listen, we were on the same path that they're on now, right? We've learnt this way. For us to share some knowledge to 22, 23-year-olds that are watching, 19-year-olds that are watching now, saying, look, we know exactly what you're doing. We used to do it.
Ourselves,
Now we're telling you in advance. Our dads didn't sit us down and say, but they're
true.
Do you know what I mean? We got a voice. So for us to then turn around and say to this 19-year-old, listen, I know you go down this road, I know where it's going to go. And that's more of a mate level rather than, but you're not doing this.
That's not the way.
They're going to do it even more.
It's never been the way.
Do you know what I mean? So for having the love for the imam and all that, about the mosque, just reading the Mars, bro, and all, we need to, how do we find that connection? What do you think needs to happen to find that? Because for you as an individual, you tell us how you got closer to the deen. And we're not talking about closer to the deen where you're on a Molvi level, innit?
I've not learned nothing, I'm still learning. But
wow, good answer.
What got me closer, Ramadan comes once a year, But now, what's hit me the most was these past 2 weeks, what's been going on in Palestine, That's what hit me the most.
Remember, this is the first time I remember a mosque being...
No, I think they have been disturbed in prayer before there, but not as bad as this. Not as bad as this, where they started whipping, throwing stun grenades and rubber bullets. Whilst praying. And when did they start? They started on the first of the last 10 nights of Ramadan. The first night, bro.
I've seen several videos of these guys just disrupting people generally when they're praying, just barging past them, pushing them.
To do it on
horrible.
The last 10 nights, that's when it hit me. That's when I thought, you know what? Quit the bullshit. These guys need our prayers.
Do you know what was amazing to see? I think it was in London or something. It went viral where whoever, I think it was brothers, and I'm going to mention something else in a minute, but they were all reciting Surah Fatiha. That was amazing. You know how powerful that was. And here's a question to the table, Shebby, like I said, like for us, we just want to be raw and authentic, The protest that's going on, obviously, when you're referring back to, obviously there's so many good things that I can say about this one in particular. For me, it's made me realise that if any protest was ever going to happen, it was going to be this one. This one really, really woke me up as an individual. That's personally, and then, then when we had a chat with you, do you know what I mean? We were having a chat with you briefly.
That was a deep conversation.
Very deep. And you know what?
That was deep. I know.
That's the Shebby I want to see now. Like literally, you need to get. Anyway, that call that we had, you kind of mentioned that they don't need the protest; they need your du'as.
Yeah, 100%. The president of the Sheikh of Al Aqsa Mosque, he said it. He goes, "We don't need your charity. We don't need your money. We don't need your food. We just need your du'as, and we need you to come see us. We need you to come visit us. We need to know that you guys are here for us." These protests are not. Yeah, they're gonna get our voices heard. Now, what's gonna happen is these guys that have been protesting, they're all going to get big-headed now. They're all going to say, oh, because of our protest, the ceasefire. No, because behind closed doors, they're still going to be doing what they're doing. Why? Well, why are they going to still be doing what they're doing? Because you guys are not praying. No one's praying. Yeah? No one's praying. Once we all start praying, once the thousands of Muslims that are fasting us to go out in the streets, yeah, and protest, once they start praying, Allah's going to answer our du'as, man. He's gonna answer it. You know what I mean? We just have to, obviously, we're weak. Why should Allah answer our prayers when we're weak? Who are we, man? We're nothing. We're shaming him. You know what I mean? We're shaming him.
It always comes back down to what we used to say, innit? If the Prophet ﷺ was here today, what would he be saying to the...
He'd be crying. He'd be...
Exactly.
Bro, he'd be crying. He'd be in it. He'd be disgusted. He'd be ashamed. He'd be like, yo, did I leave you in this state?
Right.
Bro, I'm going to bring you to a topic, where it comes back to that. If the Prophet ﷺ was here...
Yeah. ...
Janrad.
Do you know the Chandrat, what people should be doing? The one that I went to, that Qasida Burda. Yeah? That's the Chandrat. Not the Chandra where you fast for 30 days, you stop listening to music and whatever, you stop mixing with obviously other women that are not obviously your mahrims and stuff. Next when you're Chandra, you're alongside market and that fucking pantsing around, dancing around like tits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it wasn't even alongside this. I'm talking, this is the busiest road in Alam Rock, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that guy went sick. That guy
is that the day when they all go, oh, you're sick, innit? You're doing it, innit?
All them dickheads that were dancing, remember?
Bro, the girls.
And the girl. And then the same people that will be put on Facebook, free Palestine, ya Allah, please free them. Yeah. But they're fucking going dancing.
Who told you that you could dance after Rosé, bro?
Yo, Qasam.
I've never seen this in my life.
You know Chandra, do you know which culture is in? Is in Pakistani culture. That's in Asian culture.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't think you see. I don't think you see. The only Arabs that you probably see in Chandra are the ones that have got Paki friends, bro. Sorry, I don't mean to be racist, but you know what I mean, innit?
It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Asian friends. They're the only Arabs you'll see. You see Gore there, bro. You see them sometimes Chandra. You know what I mean?
But I don't understand the philosophy. There's
no philosophy, man. It just pray 30 days. What is it? Repent for 30 days. Chandra comes. That's it.
What is the night? What is it for? To prepare yourself to eat.
Yeah, prepare yourself. You're preparing yourself,
bro.
Bro, you prepared yourself for 30 days for the grave, yeah, and then you've prepared yourself for the punishment in the grave, like.
At the same time,
you know what I mean?
The thing is actually a day of celebration. It is happy times to Allah says celebrate the fact that you were steadfast in a.
People are there. Go.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's done in a way. The times it was supposed to be done was in a sensible manner, in greeting. You know how we do family Eid.
Yeah.
Feeling of Eid Mubarak.
They say that the first.
Obviously, it's this TikTok and all this stuff that's just sort of allowed people to come out and just do it in certain ways, but ultimately,
bro, they say the first 2 nights of Eid are the most blessed night. That's the 2 nights that you should just worship, repent, because they're the most blessed days.
Would you say though, from a personal experience, I do think I understand why Allah says I've locked the devil away.
Yeah.
And Chandrat, it seems like he is out there.
Yeah, devil comes out.
True, innit?
Devil comes out, starts pissing on all of them.
Someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For girls, bro, one thing I'm shocked about.
No, but you should. It doesn't matter about girls, man. Regardless of girls or boys, we're all equal, man. It's not one grave for the girls or one grave for the boys. You know what I mean? You shouldn't divide girls or boys, because we're all equal. We're all gonna get punished the same way. Allah's not made one rule for girls and one rule for boys in the Quran. When the Quran was revealed, it was revealed for the whole ummah. It was revealed for boys and girls, man. So you can't say that, because of the girls, and then because of the boys, Nah, we're all in the same boat here, man.
That's what I love.
I mean?
He's got his
that's culture, that, man. When you say girls go, this dog.
Do you know what?
Can't say that, man.
What I was trying to get to, that's
at the same time we can't.
Can I just give my point, because he's just absolutely done me, yeah. A live podcast, yeah. No, it's true. Listen, I understand what he's saying, but I want to point the picture, yeah, how it affected me this time. I'm not one of them to say, hey, that's your sister, bro. You know me.
Yeah.
I stay quiet. I'm just letting you guys know on the panel that woke me up thinking, if you saw a group of Bradford lads dancing, right, you say begetters.
Yeah.
But if you saw a group of Bradford girls, for example, just saying Bradford in general, right? Girls dancing on Chandrad openly, bearing in mind, I personally, this is my personal opinion, you'd look at that and say, do you know what, you'll get, the guys are the guys anyway, boys will be boys. We didn't raise our, this is why when you say Iman's weak, the women make half your Iman.
No, but the boys equally make the Iman weak, because them boys are, them girls are dancing, but them equally, them boys that are out there with Smirnoff bottles getting pissed on jam rap, bro, it's the same shit, man.
No, do you know what? Right. Bang on right.
Shit,
Bang on right. No, you shitting on me hard.
Don't edit this.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Yo, you can't you can't split them apart, man.
Ultimately, there was times where Allah was going to send the azab because of how people treated the Prophet ﷺ, and it was stated that, you know what, no, because their if not them, their children's children will become Muslim. We have to apply the same concept. Yeah, it is something that we're not used to, and it's not. It's so easy to be influencing that same crowd of thinking you're doing positive by, you know, chanting, and you've not been fasting or whatever. But to be part of the crowd, it's so easy to do that. But ultimately, it comes down to, we need to raise this awareness. We need to make them understand that, look, you've sacrificed them 30 days by fasting, refraining from all of this. There's other ways of displaying that energy.
But this is all happening whilst Palestine's being attacked, which is, do you know what I mean?
Even more. We can't say our children might one day be in that circle. Yeah. We can't. We have that.
But that's for us to guarantee. Yeah, but that's for us to teach. I know what you mean. I know. That's what for us to teach.
And ultimately, we can't write these people off. It's wrong. Don't get me wrong. We don't agree with it. We can't write them off though. We got to set that example.
It's true, man. How easy was I to judge, man? I take it back, bro.
Take it back. Judge is in my name.
Hey, Judge is giving the order.
I like that.
Judge, that's nice. You set up that, innit?
Do you know what? It's bro. Like I said, man, coming from the heart, you're passionate. Yeah. You're passionate, and you see your brothers and sisters suffering. Brothers and sisters can be non-Muslims.
Yeah, I'm not saying just Muslim and brother. Right. The Palestinians in general, even the Christian Palestinians are getting it, man. They're even getting it, man. They've come out and said, yo, it's not even the Muslims, it's us that are getting it. When I say Palestinian lives matter, I mean all of them, man. Palestine in general.
Yeah, and we're talking about even in Kashmir at the minute. Yeah. In what India's doing.
Azad Kashmir.
Equivalent of what's happening in Israel is happening in India with the Indian Muslims.
In Burma as well.
And Burma. Yeah. You know, and there's a whole huge list.
All around the world, man.
Here's another question for you, Shebby. Why are we not affected by the Burma as much as we are with the Free Palestine? Be honest.
Palestine.
But you know what?
Be honest.
I'm not.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm not outcasting them, but I don't know. Palestinians have just got a special place in my heart. You know what I mean? Because their land was stolen. They fucking welcomed Jews with open hands, Well, not Jews, Zionists, They've just pissed all over them, man. It's the third holiest place to us. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they just got a special place in my heart, man.
I think more also because of the years of issues that have been going on non-stop, there's more to it. The roots.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying.
Burma's was one time just. There's the Burma crisis. Some of us where we thought were fake stories, and so
if we allow this to happen in Masjid Al Aqsa today,
right?
Trust me, there'll be a time where they raid. And when I say they, I don't even know Israel's whoever someone will raid Medina Sharif and Mecca if they let Masjid Al Aqsa fall. Because that shows a sign of weakness, bro.
If we're seeing the US not interfering to put a ceasefire on what torture's going on right now.
Mate, forget ceasefire. Ceasefire
is bullshit. There's no such thing as ceasefire.
Clearly,
shut us all up.
Clearly, we're going to see times. Obviously, it shows it's moving in that direction.
Yeah. The Kaaba will get raided, but do you know who's going to get raided by? It's going to get raided by Muslims. That's in the time when Imam Mahdi is going to come, and that's what I started thinking about. The way Saudis going about their business right now, and how they're changing things around Mecca, how they're building big fuck off towers overlooking the Kaaba. Yeah, it says Allah on there, but how they're taking the piss and overlooking the Kaaba. I do not trust them at all.
Hear me out, yeah. And I know what you're gonna say here, yeah. But if I got a room with a view of the Kaaba, right, is that a bad thing?
A room with a view of the Kaaba, but how far is that hotel from the Kaaba?
Literally, the clock tower.
The clock tower?
Yeah. What?
Well, were you high up? Yeah, but no.
Yeah, it's taking the piss. Is it though?
honestly, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to.
Because you don't want to be.
I don't want to be
higher than the
Yeah,
Kaaba.
I don't want to be higher than the
But
Kaaba.
you are in every other circumstance, bro.
No, but not generally overlooking it, going there and actually overlooking it, and you're on top of it, and you physically can see it, like, yeah, I'm higher than the Kaaba. You know what I mean? It's not.
That's
it's
ego,
not on.
though. That's ego, man. Come on, is that not ego? Come on.
No, but it's not on though.
Someone's got to have an ego to say, yeah, look at me, bro.
No, it's not. But you go there, you should be on the same level. Just that's it. No, to be honest with you, when it comes to Hajj and all that, I don't believe in getting 5-star hotels and 6-star hotels and living a 5-star life, this and that. You go to Hajj, you go on an equal level, man. Because what you're all wearing, you're all wearing the ihram. You're all equal. Why do you wear the ihram? Because everyone is meant to be equal, yeah?
2 pieces of cloth, that's what you're going to go with.
That's it. The 2 pieces of cloth you're going to go with, that's right. I'm not saying that live like a king rat. I'm like, they advertise the 5-star package, the VIP package, this and that. Bro, when you're walking past all the people that not got that package, bro, you're putting duck in that dill, man. You're putting duck in that heart. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
You're putting duck in that heart. And they're on Hajj. Everyone's meant to have a clean heart. And there will be set people that go there who think, yeah, I'm higher than you because I'm staying in the VIP
yes,
lounge.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, there are.
To eliminate yourself of having that in your heart, don't get them VIP packages, because the minute you have that in your heart, I'm lucky, man. I'm in the VIP. I'm in the VIP, bro.
I think
you rather just walk. You rather go home. You rather go to the Saudi airport, wherever you are, Jeddah, and say, I need a ticket back home. My Hajj is fucked.
Is Saudi not back in Palestine?
Saudi are sellouts, bro. Saudi and UAE, biggest fucking sellouts. Whenever shit's happening around the world, in New Zealand, America, anywhere, I think with Manchester attacks or London bombing, they've always put like all the flags or like, not once have them motherfuckers put Palestine flag. Not once.
Do you know, when you're talking about the tall buildings and all this, the Prophet ﷺ spoke about these times coming, and he did say they're going to be the corrupt times, and I think what you're trying to say with that is basically,
he said it, man.
But he's linking what you said.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm trying to get.
5-star packages and all that, he was worried about these times coming. That the world is so modern and Western that it's going to just fully forget the values of what true teachers of Islam was. So the part of like the tall buildings was spoken about, that the end of times will be when the buildings will overrise and they'll
override the Kaaba. That's what he says. That's what I'm trying to get out. They're gonna build a tall building directly opposite the Kaaba, bro. You don't need to, man. You don't need to do that, man. Seriously, you don't need to.
It's removing the concept and the significance behind the Kaaba.
Come on, man.
Is distractions.
Yeah, it's distraction, man. It's not on, man. It's not right.
With the way they're going, how they're slowly slipping into that, they're not even, the values don't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't, man.
Drinking and stuff. They're trying to turn the blind eye.
Trust me, man.
So
UAE and Saudi are sellouts.
Yeah,
sellouts, bro.
It's wrong. You would expect them to. Have a heart. You guys understand the history.
Bro, Saudi's meant to be the center of Islam. Yeah, the Mecca and Medina is meant to be the center. They're meant to be our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, respect all religions, So I just want to nod my head to him. I just want to nod my head, say hello. But sometimes you don't get that vibe, they don't want to chat to you, man. So then I'm thinking, are you guys the ones that are against us? Are you pro-Israeli and that? Yeah. But hands on God on his truth, I've never had any altercation with any Jews. Nothing like that.
Do you know what it is? What I've noticed is,
they do keep themselves to themselves. Trust me, they do.
They have everything in house, don't they?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like I was telling you guys before, I deal with a lot of Jewish. I've got a lot of Jewish clients. Obviously, I deal with my signboards, deal with my EPCs and that, man. And they're very nice guys, very humble guys. Trust me, they don't like with the Asian guy. Fucking, they want the payment straight away. But I need my money now. Bro, with them, man, they come a month later. They come 2 months later, man. They're not asked about the dough, man. They just want they want the relationship. They're asked about friendship before business, man. Trust me, that's what I've noticed about these clients that I deal with.
Those guys, the way we've been taught again. We know these people exist, but we're not painting them with all the same brush.
Yeah, just like we don't like it. We don't like it when they say Muslim. We're not all the same. And this podcast, you'd understand, we're not all the same.
Yeah, but then what gets me vexed as well is that when these bombings happen around England and all that, they're fucking quick to go to our imams and say, do you condemn it? Do you condemn it? Do you condemn it? Not once have they gone to any rabbis and said, double standards, custom, double standard. Not once have they gone to any rabbi and said, do you condemn what's going on in Israel? Not one rabbi has even come out on the news. The BBC News, the Sky News, whoever the fuck, they were quick and easy to go to that. Was it Disbury Mosque they went to, innit? Disbury Mosque, when he started saying,
it's true that, valid point.
Trust me, man.
But another point you made earlier as well.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Look how many people have stood up for the Black Lives Matter movement. And I told you before, Chevy, I mentioned this on the previous episode, that Black Lives Matter to us back in them days with the Prophet Hazrat Islam.
He was the first man to do that Azan.
Exactly. And you know what? Like I was saying to you then, then we all stood together with that movement.
Yeah.
Because it's not because of today Black Lives Matter. We think, I see, bro, I was telling him, I was in Medina Sharif and I'd walk into the mosque, just Rosé. Maghrib's about 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
For anyone that's been Medina Sharif in Rosé will know what I'm talking about. I'm walking, Gus, I'm going to get goosebumps, Chevy.
Right.
I'm walking, into the Prophet's Mosque, and the gates are over there, and this guy's looked at me, and he's ran towards me. Tall, 6'2", 6'3", black man, probably wherever he's from. Mainly French people tend to go there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's grabbed me like that.
Yeah.
Took me inside the mosque, all the way, probably 10, 15 rows down. Sat me down, with all that time, just a smile on his face. Sat down. There's a few Pakistani people sat there. I was like, "What's going on?" He goes, "He ran. He gets people so he can get the ajr for saying that he gave you iftari."
Wow. Subhanallah.
Black man.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Sick innit? He just wanted that ajr, so he ran.
Yeah,
to get
what I don't understand, the colour black has always been significant and precious to us, especially to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he allowed the first man to do azan who was black. Well, and he broke that barrier, he broke that race, he broke 100%. It. But people don't understand that, man. People don't understand that. The non-Muslims don't understand that, man.
They knew. Allah knew it was a problem. And
he knew it, man.
Almost as if
he knew it. It's like Allah knew it. As if he knew it was going to be a problem in the future.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean.
Exactly.
That's why they say the Quran's the last book for a reason. It tells us.
Yeah, if you read the Quran, it breaks up everything. Discrimination,
every single topic,
racism, everything, man. It gets rid of all of it. It gets rid of all of it.
Just to touch on with the Black Lives Matter, in a way we relate to him because we're a minority.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
we sort of relate. You know, because ultimately our parents have suffered racism.
Yeah, when they first came out.
We suffer racism.
Still suffer racism now, man.
Exactly. So my question is why when people stood for the Black Lives Matter movement and the black community stood up for themselves in this day and age. I mean, I don't know, Shebby, you might be following it more, but has there been have the same people, as in, are we getting the same backing from?
No, I don't have to let you finish the question. No, we haven't. Not one person that I seen on my Facebook who stood up for Black Lives or stood up for Palestine. But even a Palestinian stood up for Black Lives Matter, man. Even though, like I was showing you before, man.
Put it on.
It was on TikTok and all that, man.
That picture.
Yo, even they stood up, and not one person.
Think about
that stood up for Black Lives Matter. Stood up for the way. Stood up for the way.
That was one person, George.
One person. This is fucking thousands. These are hundreds and thousands of kids, bro, getting killed every day, bro. You seen their videos of him? They've not got no body on him, man. The fucking legs are attached. The fathers.
And they still have a heart for George Floyd. And obviously my heart goes out to that girl, that little baby that passed away, and that Ashley King's daughter. You stand up for that girl, stand up for George Floyd, which is right.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong. Yeah, stand up for everyone. We stood up, even I stood up for that little girl, man.
Right.
May God rest her soul.
I remember you sharing
I stood up for Black Lives Matter, man. I stood up for George Floyd. I stand up for everyone, bro, because I'm human, man.
And then it hurts, you know.
And it hurts, because that's why it just goes to show Muslim lives do not matter, bro.
It's true, you know.
We do not fucking matter to this world. We do not matter to this world. We are shit to every motherfucker in this world. Can I ask you something? I'm sorry for swearing, but
no. Valid points.
Angry, bro.
Valid points.
And gets me angry, bro.
I think Jonesy might agree with me here. What do you think we should do as Muslims to change that?
Change yourself. We should change ourselves first. Woo! We should change ourselves first. That's the first and foremost. It's not hard work. It's not hard work. You guys can stay up till 3, 4 in the morning watching a fucking boxing match, fucking revising for your exam the next day, or just prancing around on the fucking FIFA or video games, whatever. Yeah, but you guys. The funny thing is, we stay up till daft o'clock watching a football, watching a boxing match and that. And little do we know, at that same time it's Fajr. Do any of you read Fajr?
Yeah.
Do any of you read Fajr? Do we read Fajr? No, we don't. No, we don't. Because why? We were scared that the boxing match might start. We're scared that it might start. Shit now. Imagine we stay alive.
Why? This is why it's so deep as well, because that fear has left us.
We ain't got a fear. We got no fear, man. We got no fear.
What's the fear that we should have been having though?
Bro, we fear the government more than we fear our Lord, bro.
HMRC letters come in.
Yeah. We fear fucking council tax bills. We fear council tax bills, bro, more than we fear our Lord.
I think also, Shebby, the fact that you're so passionate and reiterating it so much is because ultimately by praying, you better yourself as a human.
You do, man.
You become that better version of yourself, and that's why you're so passionate.
You do, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm still learning. I'm still betting myself. I'm not the best. I'm on everyone else's level. I'm on the level of the people that probably don't even pray, man. I'm still on their level, bro. You know what I mean? I'm nowhere near that, but at least I'm trying, man. Yeah. You know what? We just gotta try.
That with a combination of having a good heart, you know, and understanding. And you have it. You're being compassionate.
Yeah.
For everyone that's suffering, and I get where you're coming from with it. Why you're not praying? Pray because it keeps you grounded.
Yeah, it does, man.
Gives you morals and principles.
It does, man. It does.
I want to talk layman terms, general public, British Asians, right? Having love for namaz comes from within. Do we have that passion, that love for reading and what we saying in namaz? That's another thing. When we were kids, we were told Surah Fatiha and read a surah at the end of the Quran. Yeah, Qul a'udhu birabbin nas, qul huwallahu ahad. Yeah, but what are we reading? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? As in, back then I'm talking.
Yeah.
Right now I understand the gist of what we're saying in namaz, but we haven't been taught that in English. We've been taught in Arabic, which is a language we don't understand. Which is what I'm trying to get to here. Is the moment, and this is what I did. I came back from Saudi, and I bought a Google Home, 2 Google Homes, right? I put one upstairs, put one downstairs.
What's Google Home?
I'm gonna explain it to you now. So. Put one upstairs, put one downstairs, and I got speaking to this guy, and you know what? It's weird how I'm mentioning this to you guys now. I said to this guy, I said, listen, I want you to make an app, right, that will play the azan automatically through Google Home devices. He goes, oh, it's a good idea that. This is actually got some genuine story, genuine. So I found this guy from the US, got chatting to him. He's like, yep, good idea, let's do it. Last year, Rosie, released it. Didn't release it so he's made a little website and all that. I said, look, whatever, man, we're not going to sell it. It's free. So basically, if you get a Google Home devices, they're like Alexa. So what happened was, everyone was sat down for iftari in my house, and the azan started playing. Bro, it felt like we were in an Islamic country. We felt like the azan's been played. When you hear the azan, you can't miss it that's what we're missing. We're missing the azan. The calling to the prayer is what we're missing, because when mum goes, namaz time hai japuro. Do you know what I mean? You're like, yeah. But if you know the azan's going off, everything stops. People shut their shutters.
Yeah, they do.
People don't even shut their shutters. They're like, I'm leaving it open. I'm going to read namaz.
You know, with all this mental stress and everything these days, Allah's always given us a cure, and He's saying, call out to me, pray to me, tell me about your problems. You know, He's telling you to take time out for your day. He knows what humans will go through, what they will suffer mentally.
Hadith that I've seen that praying Isha, Tarawih and Fajr in the last 10 nights behind the Imam is like he's stood in namaz for the whole night. Bro, that just blew me. Like, you know what? Come on, let's go. Let's get there. Let's go. Start going guidance.
Beautiful.
A guidance sub, we're doing zikr and that after the Tarawih. And seriously, that just spiritually got me connected, man. And then what even got me even more connected was the Qasida brother on Chandra. That was beautiful.
His way of doing it is different to the Pakistani way. Yeah, like the way he does it is...
It's beautiful the way he just
connects
you, man.
If I'm going to get the clip in, hopefully I'm just going to play like 10-15 seconds of that.
He just connects you straight. So it's
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم
He's a beautiful character. Shabisi Alvi. He's one of us. He's a young
Yeah,
lad.
he's a young lad, and then they saying they read the Qasida brother in Arabic and English as well.
Yes, yeah. The cousins that he's got, they got beautiful voices as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Here's something that's trending as well, which I want your view on. Is, are we in times of Imam Mahdi? Would you say, or as in, have you seen signs? What do you think about Judgment Day and the signs that we've been told? Do you think we're close, personally, or do you think will we see it in our lifetime? Is what scares me.
That's what I was saying the other day. I think, you know what, I think we might. You know, because I don't. I think we are gonna. You know, because it is getting bad out there. It is getting bad out there, and it says Imam Mahdi is gonna come when there's so much injustice in the world. So much injustice in the world. Only seeing Muslims and a handful of non-Muslims standing up for Palestine. Prick Benjamin, would have been done for war crimes right about now. Think about it like this way. Israel. I don't even like fucking calling it Israel, bro. I don't like calling it because it's not Israel. It's not. It isn't real. It isn't real.
It isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Innit? Not Israel. It isn't real. It fucking isn't.
It's true, man.
It's true. It isn't, man.
Bro, we just get a map from the original map and you'll see it does not exist.
It doesn't exist, man. It was man-made. It's nothing. It's not even there,
Why
man.
is the world so blind to see black and white? This is
because they run every single fucker out there. Yeah, they run all the central, but they run everything. 56 Muslim countries around them. 56 Muslim countries around, and not even one country, not even one Muslim country has done anything to that bastard. Not even one.
Look how brave this country is surrounded them. Look how loud they are.
They're laughing at them, bro. They're laughing.
They know what
they're
laughing.
They're thinking Muslim Ummah. What Muslim Ummah? What Muslim country has stood up again? Not even one. Saudi are their bum suckers.
What about
UAE
Turkey?
are their bum suckers. You're that Turkey president. Yeah, I give it him. Yeah, he says a lot, but he doesn't walk a lot.
What? Come on, man. Apparently he sent troops out.
Well, I didn't see no troops. What troops?
At least he's standing up.
He's got a voice, but then again, he
speaks, though,
no. Yeah, he speaks power. He speaks power. He does. But truth be told, he's a puppet of Israel as well, bro.
Really?
All these world leaders are puppets, bro. This is a movement. This is a Zionist movement, bro. Wow. This is all planned, man. It's all planned.
Freemason? Is that
Freemason? Yeah, it's all the world. What's it called? New World Order, innit? One World Order, New World Order, man. It's all put UN just put there as a little fucking show. Just there, they fucking cared about humans, this and that, bro. If they motherfuckers cared about humans so much, they would have stopped this genocide a long time ago, man.
Someone like the Turkish president, at the end of the day, he has to be diplomatic about things as well, and he can easily start another world war. We would want someone to come there and shake their head up and put him. In fact, we want him to be hung in front of public.
Yeah, but why? Because the fucking Iman is weak. We're weak. We're all weak. We ain't got no Muslim leaders, man. They're not leaders. They're not leaders, bro. That country just got wiped out, bro. Wiped out. Yeah. And not even one Muslim country intervened. They all talk. This, that, he's a dog, he's a this, he's a that, he's a that.
Do you know what?
Did Ertugrul Ghazi talk? You talk? No, he fucking walked. Twice he conquered Jerusalem.
And I think it comes down to, and I know a lot of people would understand what I'm trying to say. You know, Pakistan, our mentality, we are not taken seriously. Yeah. It's like Bendu. Yeah, or my guys are Mirpuri, or this guy's are this and this guy's are that. We don't take each other seriously.
Yeah, we don't.
We create divisions within ourselves.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I was one of them guys to cause a division within the ummah, like, oh, he's a Wahhabi, he's this, he's that, or he's Shia, or he's Ahmadi, this and that, whatever. Yeah,
it can happen, man.
It happens, but bro, Qasam, you know what? This has made me realize, right, what's going on now is that, yo, we can't be doing that. We can't be dividing 100%. Each other, man. We can't. We have to stick together. You get what I mean? We have to stick together, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I was one of them hardcore. You're like, nah, I fucking don't cheat with him. He's a Wahhabi, man. Wobbler, this, blah, blah, blah. But when you think
focus on the common ground, innit?
But when you think about it now, that's why we're failing. We cause a division in ourselves.
100%.
That's why we're failing, because we're not united. Our ummah is not united.
We're so busy chasing each other's faults.
Innit?
When we got so much common ground. And, there's going to be a lot of possibly things that you don't get word for word or thingy. At the end of the day, we're still learning, so people need to be forgiving and understanding that. Today we made some quotes and stuff. Ultimately,
check your references.
So
obviously
obviously we're just going off what we've heard, and we understand within ourselves what we're trying to say when we quote them things, but it might be written differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know we don't want to come across as if we know it all. But
we're not saying Sahih Bukhari, Muslim, this word, this and that, this chapter, that chapter, whatever.
Sister is asking.
Sister asked two questions basically. Sister has rightly said. Sister asked a question that I said in my
Sister is asking.
Question number 1, chapter number 22. We're not doing on that because we don't know the references. We just go off what we've seen, innit? What we've seen on Facebook, what the Imam has told us, what the lectures that we've listened to and all that, you know what I mean? But we've not gone out there and obviously checked if it's true. We've just gone off that.
Alhamdulillah, bro, we can show people, which is normal people, are money driving around, beeping, letting on to people. We are them people. Ultimately, we're just showing our life and our concept of what's been going on. And a lot of people will be relating to us.
We're not coming here to start giving an Islamic lecture and start pulling out hadith and verse from the Quran now, because we're not at that level, bro. We're not at that level to do that, you know. So we don't want people to start going off what we're saying. Obviously, go out then and check the references yourself, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to start getting bricks thrown at my window, you know what I mean?
Where the fuck is Abu Nate? Where is Abu Nate?
Let's talk about that, man. Yo, did you hear that?
About what, man?
That guy, man. Abu Nate.
He's a muppet for what you're saying. What?
That guy's lost,
bro. The guy's
like, is that the one you're teasing me?
Oh, is it him? I did TikTok on him. He's a muppet, man. He's an absolute muppet. How can you sit there and say, the Palestinians should be given a different land? I know what he's trying to get at by saying, avoid the bloodshed and all that.
But it's deeper than that.
But it's deeper than that. No, we're not going to let them fucking win. We don't want them to win. Fuck that. That's a shame on us. We failed. We failed as a ummah. You know what I mean? Like we said, it's like the Kaaba getting taken over. It's like Medina getting taken over.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? That's how Masjid Al Aqsa is getting taken over. It's like that. So if we're gonna so easily let that get taken over, so let's just put our hands up. Fucking let the Israelis go take over fucking Mecca and Medina. Then go and let it do that. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? Let's just pause for a second, bro. Just 1 sec, yeah. Gassam, just listen to what he's saying, bro. Yeah. If the Kaaba was raided tomorrow,
if the Kaaba or anything happens, bro, that's
but that is your Kaaba, bro.
That was like Qibla. That was like Qibla for 18 months.
No, I know.
This is probably a test. What Allah's doing. Allah's trying to see. Okay, I'm gonna let Masjid Al Aqsa get taken over. Let's see how much it rattles you. You know what I mean? That's just test it, because that was once our Qibla. Yeah. We shouldn't be getting rattled differently when the Kaaba and Medina gets taken. It should be the same, because that's our Qibla. That's our whole, bro. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he led Jamaat to all the prophets but before him. He got the 5 daily prayers from there. A lot of things have happened there. The way the Kaaba getting ready would spark fire in us. It should be the same with that. And another thing, obviously, what I want to touch base on as well. I've seen that video that's going around where the little Jewish kids are in their classroom, and then the teachers are talking about what you should do to the Arabs, what you should do to Masjid Al Aqsa, and this and that. Yeah, the kids are there saying, Masjid Al Aqsa is out. We're gonna build our 3rd temple on there. What do you do to Arabs? You kill them, you kick them, this and that. Bro, if that was a Muslim class doing that, if that was a madrasa, if that was in a madrasa, oh my God, that madrasa would have got raided the next day. That madrasa would have been in the papers every madrasa, Islamic State, madrasa, they all ISIS influence, this and that. Double standards, bro. That's where we come to, where we are shit to these people.
But if you put it that way, then you're 100% right, fully.
But we got the fire in our belly. We want to do this, we want to do that. We want to obviously go there, help him, whatnot. Yeah. But at the same time, we should all have sabr as well, because at the end of the tunnel, there's light for us. Inshallah. There's light for us. It's written. It is written. Yeah. The only reason why we get fire in our belly when we do, yes, it is. It's our fault to do so. And it is part of our test. Yeah. It is part of our test. It is our test to go help. It is our test. We are going to be held accountable for this. Yeah. That we didn't help him. We didn't do it. We didn't do that. Yeah. But on the other hand, just think,
So hear me
Yeah,
out.
the
So
light's
what you're
there.
trying to say?
We're gonna see the light, inshallah.
So
So
the-
Palestinians are gonna be free.
So there's going to be people that are going to do the protest for social media followers.
Yeah.
There's people that are going to have sabr and say Allah knows best.
Yeah.
Which I think I fall in that category because I believe in Allah's word.
Yeah,
at the end of the
that's
day.
it, obviously,
And then
yeah.
there's people that say I'm going to get up and go Palestine to fight against this cause.
Yeah.
Not fight against the Israelis.
No.
To fight for peace.
For peace. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
what Islam
yeah,
teaches
yeah,
you.
peace.
Yeah.
That's what Islam means, peace.
And Shebby, I got one thing I want to ask you. I was saying it to him. Do you know? This is my point of view, and I think from Own the Room as a platform as well. You know, if this all stopped,
Yeah.
and Israel, this is what I want you to understand,
Go
Shebby.
on.
Yeah, let's say this all stopped, Palestine and isn't real are on one side, right, and everything's back to normal. I'm talking in the future, 5 years from now, and so the people, the Israelis that are occupying that land,
Yeah.
in 5 years from now, are begging for forgiveness, are saying, look, we are so sorry, we've learned our lesson, we did wrong. Now, as a Muslim, we should be like that.
Yeah, you should forgive.
We should be like, you know what, Zulm was done, but you know what, we
No,
forgive.
we have to forgive. We
Because
should forgive.
there's a story where the Prophet ﷺ turned round in death, battle of death,
Yeah.
where the Prophet ﷺ got his teeth was knocked out
Yeah.
because they threw stones at him.
Right.
And everyone around him, you can imagine Umar ibn Khattab, Khalid ibn
Yeah.
Walid, and all these people, check your references, would have said at that time, like, listen, you give us hukam, we will do that now. We would go over there and annihilate them.
Yeah.
No. This is the words of our Prophet, bro.
Yeah.
No, because the Nasl, the people after this generation,
Yeah.
might turn into Muslims.
Yeah.
Look at that characteristics.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, do you understand,
It
Shebby?
is.
So we might be angry against Zionist Jews,
Yeah.
but at the same time, look at what we're saying.
Yeah.
We're saying even if Palestine was free and had its
Yeah,
own
we'll
land,
forgive him.
then only sincerely people when someone
No, if they ask for forgiveness, if they beg for forgiveness, say forgive us, we'll forgive him.
Do you know, even
Forgive him.
during that time,
We have to forgive him. That is written. We have to forgive him. Obviously.
Even during that time, after the battles, and they won the battle, and
Yeah.
the opposition side, and they had taken in prisoners.
Yeah.
They would say, the Prophet ﷺ would send orders out saying, feed them when they need to be
Yeah.
fed, and also teach them.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it did.
Like, you study with him, teach him how to write, teach him how to read. Look how beautiful he was. Like, which in this day and age, like, you see how the oppression in Guantanamo Bay. We see the oppression in Guantanamo Bay. We see how they treat the prisoners. But the Prophet ﷺ said, and when you feel they have learned from their mistakes, release them.
Release them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true,
SubhanAllah.
man. It's true.
Beautiful.
Obviously, we've only got this anger in us because nothing's being done.
Yeah.
Nothing's being said. They're not even realizing that they're killing children.
obviously we don't want to get into the media politics and all that because we know that's all biased anyway. Yeah. I want to tell you something else now. You've kind of brought something back to me because there's going to be people that are watching this, right?
Yeah.
That will say in return to what you were saying before about you can go protest but read namaz.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to say, and I think we should always try to look at it from a different angle. Shouldn't we really be congratulating all these people that came out to the protest?
Yeah, that's
Because-
about, yeah.
do you know what I mean?
I didn't say don't go protest. I said
Yeah.
balance it, protest and pray.
Because
but yeah,
you stood in numbers and we
you
are
stood in
standing,
numbers,
bro.
and maybe the ceasefires happened because of these protests.
We
Because
don't
these
know,
protests
innit?
actually shook the world. Actually did shook the
Alhamdulillah.
world. Alhamdulillah, it did. I'm not going to. I salute to all the man that went out there and protested. Got a voice all over the world, man. I'm not saying that, man.
Crazy.
But you've done that now. Don't forget your prayers.
Yeah.
Pray that the ceasefire stays in place. Pray that the occupation will end.
Inshallah.
Just let's all unite. Just pray and unite. And it's like that story I just seen it a couple of days ago on Instagram where in the Musa alayhi salam's time where they were begging for rain because it was a drought, begging for rain. But there was a one bad apple in that crowd that wasn't repenting, so Allah wasn't bringing down the rain.
Wow.
Bro, he repented. As soon as he repented, boom, the heavens opened, the rain just came down. Subhanallah.
Allah's merciful, bro. He says, if you walk to me, I'll run to
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
True.
But we're not understanding that, man. We're just stuck in this dunya, man. We're just stuck in the dunya. I pray Qul huwallahu ahad in my namaz. So what? I'm still praying. Who are anyone else to judge what I pray in my namaz? Who is anyone to judge you guys what you're praying in namaz?
No one
man?
really needs
It's
to know,
between you and Allah. That's it. No one needs to know. As long as you get on that prayer, man, do your sujood to Allah, talk to Him, beg to Him. And pray
listens,
to him.
bro.
He listens.
Trust
he will
me,
listen.
I'll tell
I've
you
witnessed it because so much in this past year, alhamdulillah, so much good has happened to me.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. It is proven that you need namaz in your life to be successful in life. The richest man is the man that doesn't miss his door sunnah before Fajr namaz.
Yeah, the door sunnahs are important, man.
The door
Definitely.
sunnah before Fajr is the wealthiest. You're the wealthiest in the world when you read that. Read your door sunnah before door first in Fajr.
Yeah.
So you're not wealthy investing in crypto, fucking investing in stocks.
The real investment is the other world.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like
That's what you should be investing in.
These people that are getting away with all of this, that we believe in there's justice. Good advice, good energy.
Beautiful,
absolutely
beautiful
amazing.
day.
That's what
Do
you're
you know
gonna
what?
get
And
to, man.
like he was saying before, when he walked in, he goes, "I can see myself coming there every week, bro. Welcome, bro. Come
I
down
mean,
whenever you want."
now,
This has
obviously,
been
inshallah,
sick.
now the
So,
ceasefire,
yeah.
the ceasefire stays, and inshallah things
Hopefully
get better.
we get to show
Hopefully
Chevy's
the Chevy is gonna come.
other
The
side.
danger mouse is gonna come, bro. The danger mouse. The danger mouse. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Allahu
Excited.
Because I've learned a lot just from listening to you on Facebook, watching you here, listening to you now, your point of views. You know what I mean? You've always had a voice. I said it at the start. You've always had a voice, and it's good to just get you on. And although it's been an hour and a half, 2 hours, we didn't even realise it.
Yeah, we
Chevy.
don't. Never realised.
So for us, moving forward now, this conversation doesn't obviously stop. There's going to be
Yeah.
part 2. We've got to bring Chevy back on.
Because
he's got a lot to say.
Because
Do you know
people
what
are going to be like, you introduced him as this jolly guy, and we've
Yeah.
always seen
Yeah.
his Chevy. He's so passionate.
Yeah.
That's one side to this guy. Do you know what I mean? We've
Yeah.
got-
That's a side. This is a side that I never had, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
I
man.
always.
Yeah.
always
It's nice
to
to see.
Pray, unite. Don't divide everyone. Don't care
100%.
if you're a Shia, Wahhabi, whatever,
Yeah.
Sunni. Just be one
Let's
ummah.
unite, man.
Because
Yeah,
if we
man.
unite in thousands, and we
100%.
fill the mosques, trust me, we'll win this party. And now it's time for everyone to wave your Palestinian flags in your heart.
yeah.
Free
In
Palestine,
your
yo.
heart. Free Palestine. Inshallah.
Literally,
Inshallah,
always.
it will be free.
Inshallah.
But let's just unite. Come
Yeah.
on, brothers and
Inshallah.
sisters.
So we need to
just
stick
pray.
as one ummah.
Just stick as
Like
one
we
ummah.
have done.
Yes.
Stick to what you're
We
doing.
have.
Because look at me. I'm saying this about London. I'm saying this about Birmingham.
Yeah.
We've all stood together, bro. We
Stand together, man.
Do you know what I mean? We stood together for one cause.
Yeah.
Let's stand for Islam.
Please carry on sharing. Hopefully, we're going to see you in the next episode. But for now, we just want to thank Shebby once again.
Thank you very much for having me
It's
on.
been an absolute pleasure.
Inshallah.
Peace out.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, 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 Palestine.